Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can animate in Roblox Studio. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is come up here to Avatar on the top, and then you want to insert a rig. So you see Rig Builder, you want to press that, and I'm just going to keep it R15. If you don't know what R15 and R6 is, basically R15 is like, if I was to spawn in my avatar here, and then I was going to spawn in R6, spawn in R6 this time of my avatar. Actually, my avatar cannot give me an error. I think it's because my avatar is not R6 or something. I don't think I can. Here, I'll just do this. I have a plugin that's Moon Animator 2. It calls Roblox now, but this is how I'm gonna add in my character with this plugin, but you can add it in with avatar. So, oh, I do this. No, I don't do that. Oops, I was supposed to press a character inserter, so if I spawn myself in R6, you'll see that that R15 and R6 are two different things. First of all, a lot of times R15 is taller than R6, but really mainly all that you need to know is, if I was to press my R15 self, you'll see like, I have left foot, and then left hand, and then left lower arm, left lower leg, left upper arm. But if I go to R6, you will see that I only have left leg, only have left arm, left leg, left arm. So it's basically just combines all your body parts together as like one, rather than R15 letting you move around more freely. So I guess I can show you what that means in a little bit if you don't know what that means. But basically, you want to spawn in your character that you want to animate. You can use this rig builder here to spawn in a rig, like I can spawn in a block avatar as well. Or you can go to plugins and then go to load character. I will put a link into the description if you want the plugin. Or you can just go to plugins and then search up load character, and you'll see this one comes up right here. This one is not. I got the light version, not the one that costs Robux. So I'll just put the light and pro version in there just in case. But I use the light one, so you can search that up there if you want as well. And you can load in a character. You just press it and then type in their username. So I can use my friend, for example. And it sometimes, okay, there it goes. So it loads the picture there. Spawn at origin just means it will spawn it like in the middle of the base plate. So like I can spawn him as R15. It takes a second to load when you click it. I don't know why it's not loading. Where is it? Okay, there it goes. Okay, so I can spawn him R6 and R15 if I wanted to. And I can load any character I want in here, or you can just get a character from the toolbox. Okay, so you get it. So you get it, you have your character model here and everything. And now you want to animate it. So that's what the tutorial's about. So how you animate. If you go to Avatar and then go to Animation Editor, it's a built-in plugin already for Roblox. So you want to press whatever you want to animate. So this is what I want to animate. So once you press it, it should create a new animation to start, and then you have a name. So I'm just gonna name it for tutorial, and then create it. And there we go. We have this little grid here, and it just shows the grid for our character. So now you can select the body part. Since this is R15, I can select each individual body part. And what's cool about that is, instead of R6, if I was to select the arm, it will move the entire arm. But for this, if I select a certain part, I can move it like that. But let me just show you as an example. If I was to spawn in, actually I'm going to go over here and spawn in. I'm going to spawn in myself, and then spawn as R6. And then I was to put myself here, and then I was going to make a new animation from my other self. I'll just say two. Or two. Tutorial 2. Then I can select only my full arm, and then move my full arm like this, or like that. So that's all that R6 and R15 are. But anyways, back to the actual animation. I'm just gonna make an animation of a walk. So first, I would position my character. So I would move each body part. You have to move it however you want. I'm just gonna go like this. Maybe move it like to the side a bit, actually like out like that. And then I was gonna grab this one, move it like that, rotate it in front of me like this, like that. Let's just say this is how it would be, and then I was going to bend down slightly, and then move my leg back like I'm walking. There you go. Oops, I did not mean to do that. And then I go like, oops, I keep pressing my other self. Like that. Okay, there we go. So once you make your default pose, you can also move your head. I think it's because of my accessories on the way. So I don't know if I can. You have to like, if you have like an accessory in the way, it's kind of hard for you to like, select your head. I don't know why, but I don't need to move my head for this video. Anyways, you'll see these keyframes. These are keyframes. It will show the keyframes for each of your body parts. So you can move the keyframes around in the timeline. All that the keyframes are is just like the point, is like all the the pose of your character. So now if I was to move this timeline, if I was to move it by holding this blue line down, let's say I wanted to move it to 9 seconds. Now I'm going to put my other animation in. So now I'm just going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to change it like this. So now it's going to be the exact opposite. So I'm going to bring this arm in front of me, and then position it like that. And then I'm going to grab this arm and do the same thing, but this time for the back instead. Like this. Alright, now, if I was to go back to the start of the timeline and I was to press this play button right here, or you can press space, you'll see that it changes it. It makes it go like that. So now, if this is loop. If I was to press loop on this animation and press play, it will loop it. You see, it looks really weird because, well, it does. So I forgot to change my torso to go back up a bit. And now I'm just gonna go like that. So now what you want to do is you want to hold down left click, and then right click and then press copy selected, or you can just hold Control C and then you can hold Control V to paste it, or right click and then click paste. So I'm just gonna press paste keyframes. So now it should bring it back. So now if I was to loop it, now it should be looped. You see? Now I'm going really fast, so if you want to fix that, you can spread the keyframes apart more. And now if that's still too fast, you can, right here on the timeline, where you can change the timeline length. It doesn't change the animation's time length. I think it might, but I'm not too sure. But it just changes the time length that you can do stuff. So now I changed it to 8 minutes. So if I was to spread it all the way out, you'll see that it goes really slow. You see that? So I can change it like that if I wanted to, but I'm just going to change it back closer to each other like this. That's too far. Like that. Okay, so now if I was to loop it, it should look like I'm walking. So now it's a walking animation. So now, that's how you can make an animation. You can make an animation for literally anything. Like, I'm just going to show you an animation that I'm going to make in like a second, so I'm just going to fast forward to when I'm done with the animation. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, one more quick thing I forgot to mention is if you press R on your keyboard, you can switch between rotate and move, or you can just select it up here if you wanted to, but pressing R is like easier, so now you can move your character. So I can move it however I want, so I'm going to continue and I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright, so I just made a new animation here, finished animating it. So he jumps and then he falls. So, very simple. Basically I just made it using a bunch of different keyframes in different positions. So you can move it by pressing R. You can move it however you'd like. Like I can do that if I wanted to. And then his arm, yes, it goes like that. His hand. And just make sure that you put it back if you wanted it to come back. He'll put it back on the keyframe that you want it, or else it will just stay like this forever. So maybe I wanted it to come back on this keyframe. I can go like that. So now his arm will go away and then come back. Yeah, so basically that's how you animate on Roblox. It's very simple. And now once you're done animating, let's just say you'll have to press these 3 dots here, and now you want to publish to Roblox. You can set animation priority to core, idle, move, and those are just like pre-made like animation types that you can have. I'm just gonna keep it as core because it's like the main thing that you would use. Publish to Roblox. Then you will say, I'm just gonna say jump and fall, and you can name it, submit it, and then it will be submitted to Roblox. And now you can use it however you want. So that's how you make animations in Roblox. So that's how you do it, and I will make more videos on this topic for animating in Roblox later. But thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.